Picture passing the same building every morning, just a flat gray wall, total background noise, easily ignored. Then one day, you round the corner, and everything changes, right there, in your face. Two legendary American figure skaters, rendered in massive scale, looking directly at you. This is the new reality in downtown Oakland, California. How this masterpiece came to be is the story we are diving into today. Oakland is not the type to brag. This city births greatness, then watches it head out to conquer the world. Stars are forged in this city, and the world eventually claims them. But sometimes Oakland gets to plant a flag and say, yeah, they belong to us. Today is that moment. A massive new mural just debuted at the Oakland Ice Center, but this is way more than fresh paint. It is a loud statement. A celebration. Honestly, it is about time. Let's meet the faces on that wall. If these names aren't familiar, listen up. First, the hometown hero, Kristi Yamaguchi. She grew up on this very ice. In 1992, she hit the rink in Albertville, France, and grabbed Olympic gold. She was pure elegance and power. She single-handedly put Bay Area figure skating on the map when it was just an afterthought. Fast forward 30 years, and then there is Alysa Liu. This local star did not just walk in Yamaguchi's shadow, she carved her own legendary path right beside her. She grew up skating at the Oakland Ice Center, too. And at the Milan Winter Olympics, her breathtaking performances left the entire world stunned. Two champions, one city, one rink, both Olympic gold medalists. You can't write a script better than that. So, who honors a pair of legends? You find an artist who truly gets the gravity of it. This time, the Oakland Ice Center didn't need to make a phone call. The artist found them. Local talent Julie Engelman is an artist from the Bay Area Peninsula. She is not some rink regular or hockey nut. But watching Alysa Liu in Milan changed everything. Something clicked. And she knew this moment had to be immortalized. It had to be seen. So, she approached the rink with a very simple pitch. Let me paint that wall. And for 4 straight weeks, she did just that. She didn't just throw some paint around. Engelman is a master of hardcore realism. She wants her portraits to feel truly alive, like they could actually breathe. Precision, heart, and soul, the same things figure skating itself demands. I strive to make my art as real as it gets, she explained. I want locals to feel that Bay Area pride and be inspired by our 2 gold medal champions. It took 4 weeks of non-stop work. 4 weeks of staring at a wall, breathing life into 2 icons, one brushstroke at a time. She replaced a dusty old sign that had been ignored for decades. Now, that wall finally has something to say. But this mural hits different than the others, and believe me, there are others. Alysa Liu tributes are appearing everywhere from Oakland down to Los Angeles. The entire community is showing her some serious love, and she absolutely deserves it. But this piece? It's right at the rink. This is the house where both women trained, fell, and learned to get back up, where the freezing air and endless practice turned raw potential into something truly legendary. Here is a detail that gives me actual chills. You can see the mural from the classrooms at the Oakland School for the Arts. That's where Alysa Liu went to school. Just think about that. Some kids sitting in class today, daydreaming out the window, can look out and see Alysa Liu staring back. A local girl who walked those very halls and skated that same ice is now an Olympic champion. This isn't just wallpaper. This is pure motivation. The people who live and breathe this rink felt the impact immediately. Former skater Kelly Allen kept it simple. What an incredible tribute. Such a stunning piece of art. We are lucky to have talent like this here. Rink manager Glenn Martin has seen the entire atmosphere transform ever since Alysa Liu took home that Olympic victory. Fans keep flocking to the rink, hoping for a quick glimpse of her on the ice. The entire vibe of the building has changed. But Martin wanted their tribute to stand out from all the other celebrations happening around the region. He had a very specific vision for this project. With so many murals appearing here and in LA, he said, I wanted ours to be bigger, bolder, and tell a deeper story. Bigger, bolder, better. And according to everyone who has seen it, that is exactly what Engelman delivered. Let's step back for a second. there is something much bigger happening here than just a cool piece of street art. Our world today just moves at breakneck speed. A champion wins gold, the internet goes wild for 72 hours, then we move on. The memory just vanishes. Success gets buried under fresh stories and endless noise. But this mural refuses to let that happen. It says, no. We are not forgetting what happened here. We are plastering it on a wall so everyone passing this building for the next 10 years has to acknowledge the greatness that happened here. Oakland didn't just produce one, but two Olympic gold medalists in figure skating, a brutal sport, both from this very same training facility. That's a legacy worth painting. That's a legacy worth protecting forever. And it came from a local artist who simply loved her city and took action. Honestly, that is the Bay Area spirit right there. That local ownership and grassroots pride is real. Julie Engelman finished the final details on this mural just this past Thursday. Now the Oakland Ice Center is planning to invite Kristi Yamaguchi and Alysa Liu back to see their faces in person. Can you imagine that? Walking back into the building where the ice was cold, the mornings were early, and nobody knew your name yet. But now there you are, looming over the street, larger than life and permanent. That homecoming hasn't happened yet. But when it does, there won't be a dry eye in the entire rink. For now, the mural stands tall, seen by every passing car, every kid looking out a window, and every young skater walking through those doors who doesn't yet know their own power. This wall doesn't just celebrate two champions. It tells everyone who sees it that greatness isn't something that happens somewhere else. It's not reserved for some lucky stranger. It was built right here, on this ice, in this city. Sometimes the most powerful stories don't start on a world stage. They start in a quiet Oakland rink, where a girl laces up her skates before sunrise and decides she's going to be the best on earth. And if a city gets lucky, it paints that story on a massive wall so the whole world knows. Oakland, as always, you really did that.